Smile Du Salon, beatsboxingmayhem.com. I'm here with a very special guest. This man has just finished rocking the Atlanta Jazz Festival. I'm here with none other than TC Carson. TC, I thank you for making time. I know you're a real busy man. First impressions, you've done intimate shows. You have that Beverly Hills live album. You just did a big festival stage. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer the more intimate settings or the bigger stage that you just did?
I like them both. The bigger stage is more work. It's just more work. You have more space to cover. You have to push out to more people.
Got it. Now, one thing, your shirt hit me immediately because I have a site that covers hip-hop. We know it's the Outkast quote right there. I wanted to run something by you because a lot of people talk about jazz being dead or jazz not being what it was. I'd say the greatest trick that jazz pulled was having people think it's dead. It can't be dead when it's in the lifeblood of hip-hop, Outkast,
Absolutely.
all these other genres that you see now. How do you think we as music fans can make regular fans see that as far as the music and where it is now, as opposed to where it might have been when they grew up?
Well, I think, music is in a phase right now, and it'll change. But jazz is always moving forward. Jazz is always pushing the envelope. And so wherever music ends up, jazz will be there. Because it usually gets there first.
Very true.
I just appreciate the genre because it does give you a chance to push past what people think it's supposed to be, what music is supposed to be, what chordal work is supposed to be, what vocal work is supposed to be, what runs and all this stuff. But all that is, it pushes past all of that and deals with the actual music and sound.
Absolutely. So one thing I'm very impressed with you about, I've been on the weight loss journey. I've lost about 30 pounds. You go on your Instagram, you're all about healthy eating. I think that's very important for us as black men. I think heart disease is our #1 killer. For those out there who don't know where to start with their fitness journey or their diet journey, where would you recommend they start out? Because I know you got to start with baby steps before we can get where you're at on your fitness game.
It's summertime, get out and walk. Just get out and walk and drink a lot of water.
Absolutely.
Get out and walk and drink a lot of water. And if you do that like every day for a month, you'll be surprised.
Got it. So, retro is big now. Everybody's focused on the 90s. When I was younger as a kid, as the 80s babies, it was the late 60s and 70s. So every generation always seems to look at the generation before them. Brings me to Living Single. Should people leave that alone? Or do you think it's going to get swept up in that retro thing where people are going to try and revive it in some type of way?
Revivals are all about money. Money and control. And who controls the project controls the money. And I'm going to leave it there.
Got you. And my last question for you. There's a 31st anniversary that's coming up in September. For you, that time ago was when you filmed Livin Large. Shows you how long ago that was.
It's been that long?
It's been that long.
How
It's been
long?
that long. 31 years.
Wow.
In September. So we're a few months away.
Wow.
So I just wanted to get your memories of that film, and I feel it kind of hits now. It's a comedy, but when you're talking about code switching and things like that, it's a lot of things that film was saying that I didn't catch as a kid and I'm catching now. But I just want to get your memories of where you were then and where you are now.
It's kind of a full circle moment because we taped that here. We filmed Livin Large here in Atlanta. And so to be here in this iteration of my career, it seems like a nice evolution. Livin Large was the first time I had ever starred in a movie. And it was a really good learning curve for me. And I appreciate Michael Schultz, who was the director, who was very kind and very understanding and really helped me work my way through that project.
Got it. TC, I appreciate your time, man. Enjoyed seeing you on stage now.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.